Come here. Now listen, boy, we ain't gonna survive the winter going at this pace. Snow's getting too high. We gotta shed some dead weight. Old Hector's busted leg done cost us 4 days already.
Can't just kill him.
Well, no, of course not. But he can't stay with the group neither. That's why he's gonna have to stay here until he gets better or until he passes.
Without anybody around, that's a death sentence.
That's why you're gonna stay here with him.
Well, all right.
You're a real good kid, you know that? If only your mama was here to see you right now. Now listen, you know these passes near as good as I do. So you hurry up and catch up real quick as soon as after. You understand?
Yes, sir. You better get moving before the snow gets any higher.
All right, everybody, we're moving out.
You can rest a bit, Hector.
Stop when I'm dead. Fine.
I'll start the fire. So when's the last time you ate, Heck?
Don't know, and I don't really care. And do not call me Heck.
Sorry, just trying to be conversational. I'll cook something up.
I am not a baby in need of coddling.
I'm just trying to be a good host, sir.
You're just here because your pa wants people to see him as a decent man.
My father is one of the greatest men I have ever known.
Such a great man, he could have done a better job of teaching his boy how to light a fire. Give me that. I do not intend to freeze to death.
Thank you, Hector.
Hope you can cook better than you can kindle.
Well, we'll just have to see. So what's your story, Hector?
You sure would make a fine mother.
Now look here, I have been nothing but
You look here, you illiterate son of a whore. You're here because your father is afraid that if people following him all around God's green earth thought he was the type of man to leave a man in the snow to die, well, they'd just up and leave, wouldn't they? And then he's not getting paid.
Well, I'm real sorry you feel that way. But don't you dare talk about my mother like that.
Just shut up and cook the damn food.
Here.
You call this cooked?
Well, I'm not exactly one of them fancy chefs, now am I?
Oh, I am well aware.
If you don't want none, I think I'll just help myself.
Dumbest boy I know. Your father may be heartless, but he's not stupid. You must have gotten this from your slut of a mother.
I asked you once nicely. Pretty soon we're gonna have a real problem unless you show some courtesy.
Would you look at that? The whore's son has some teeth.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't think I heard you.
We all know she didn't die of dysentery. She contracted syphilis because she was sleeping with just about every man in the group.
My mother died of dysentery, shitting herself to death. You could show the woman who taught me right from left and wrong just a little bit of respect. I'd appreciate it greatly.
All right, boy. She got more spine than I gave you credit for.
Thank you. Now why don't you have a bite? Man's gotta eat after all.
I never said you could cook.
You ever gonna let up?
I'll let up when you learn to cook and speak God's English.
I'm sorry. What's your problem? What happened that made you so cruel?
Son, when life's taken a shit on you so many times, all you can do is tell it to fuck off.
Don't you ever get tired of hating everything?
wasn't always this way. I had a wife once, a son.
Don't see how that had happened. Sorry, it was too much.
As I was saying, I was a damn fine doctor back in the day. We had our own, well, it wasn't a hospital really, but it was ours. My wife worked as a nurse. We weren't exactly well-to-do. We were happy.
What happened?
Came time for her to deliver, I wasn't good enough. I couldn't save her and my boy.
They died?
I had to choose. It's not an easy thing for a man to choose between his wife and child. I wouldn't ask anyone to do it, and I hope nobody has to do it again. My boy grew into a fine man. He broke his leg one summer, got infected. I told him we had to amputate. He wouldn't listen, damn stubborn boy. Passed in the winter. It wasn't the same in the end, him ranting and raving. Hallucinations and psychosis induced by debilitating pain.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be. I had to save them. It was my job to save them. It's my fault they're dead. And you being sorry doesn't change a damn thing.
Well, I'm sorry all the same.
I don't see how either of your parents could have raised a boy like you.
God damn it, Hector. Why do you have to keep pushing back like that?
Why don't you just run back to your pa?
He's the only reason you're not dying out in this blizzard right now. You would have fallen behind and gotten lost and died.
That'd be truly such a bad thing.
What are you talking about? You need to eat. Here.
Lord in heaven, boy, I knew you were dumb, but I didn't think you were this stupid. I want to die. I want to see my wife and son again.
What are you talking about? Won't you eat something?
The only way you're catching up with that pond scum you call father is if you leave me now.
I'm not leaving you.
You don't have enough rations as it is to catch up. You have to leave me now.
I'm not leaving. I'm a half-decent woodsman. I can find some grub.
You don't have half the brains required to find your pinky toes.
I'm not leaving. You ain't dying. I'm gonna go and get some more of that food you're so concerned with. Then you can rest easy.
Well, look here. Before you go, any man who makes sure an old coot doesn't die too painfully is all right.
Thank you. Don't act like these are your final words, you old coot.
I know. Just take care of yourself, Arthur.
I will. You believe me. I will.
There's a good man.